Alright, so we're back once again, and today we're going to be going through some of the ships that are actually coming into the game relatively soon. Again, these are prospective ships, so things might change from now until they actually come into the game. But with that being said, let's go through some of the stats, let's go through some of the ships, and see what's actually coming into the game. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new ships coming in. Obviously we have the Yashima, which is a tier 10 Japanese battleship. Basically, it's going to be the biggest ship in the game. Well, the most powerful ship in the once it's actually introduced. We have the European destroyer Orkan, tier 8. It's from the Polish fleet. Again, I haven't read all that much into it. We have the Japanese destroyer, the Arashi. Holy, I struggle so much saying these names. It's a tier 8 Japanese destroyer, so we're going to be going through that again. And then we have the tier 10 German cruiser, the Agir. And we also have the Lapland, the tier 10 European destroyer, which is basically the Holland, but again, there's not too much to say about that, but I just thought I'd include that there, just to make you aware of what's actually coming in. Alright, so let's get into Yashima. So, the Yashima hit points is going to be 97,200, same as the Yamato. Well, yeah, same as the Yamato. Plating, 32mm, nothing too weird there. Main battery, 3x2, 510mm. Which are 20-inch guns, which is a promise that Wargaming said was not going to be introduced into the game. And to be honest, I kind of expected something like this to happen again, even after the Puerto Rico disaster. And the reason I expected is that when you have a game that's historically based, there's only so many variables that you can alter before the game becomes actually dull. And ship power and power creep is inevitable. And we're just seeing instances of this with the Yashima. Now, that being said, we see this with other things too, like submarines. Submarines is probably the big one, and probably the biggest promise that's actually been broken. Like, they said they weren't going to introduce submarines, but I mean, surface warfare can only be so interesting, especially when you're trying to introduce more content into the game. Now, there could be an argument said that they shouldn't have actually pushed this quickly, but at the same time, I think this was kind of inevitable, and I think submarines are inevitable too. So with that being said, let's just push on. I don't want to dwell too much on this because it can get pretty annoying in the long term, but let's see. Firing range 26.6 kilometers, dispersion at this range 272. Okay, so that's pretty much in line with the Yamato again. Sigma 2.10, pretty sure that's just typical German or IGM BB dispersion, I'm pretty sure. And again, the Yamato guns are already really accurate, so having more powerful guns is going to be nothing but a benefit. But again, there should be probably some drawbacks to this. Maximum HE shell damage 8,100, chance to cause fire 40%, HE initial velocity 720 meters per second. Again, you're not going to be using HE in this ship, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Maximum AP shell damage 19,400, AP initial velocity 720 meters per second. That's actually pretty goddamn slow, which is really surprising. Well, there has to be some drawbacks, so maybe this will help balance it out a little bit. Reload time 35 seconds, which is pretty huge. Now, considering people are going to be using the reload module, that's going to take it down to about maybe 33 seconds, 32 seconds, something like that. 180 degree turn time, 60 seconds. Okay, obviously, that's going to be reduced, but yeah, we'll see. Secondary armament 2x3 155mm range 7 kilometers. Again, this ship's a long range sniper. It's at least the way I play it. You're not going to really be all that close, all that much, unless it's like at the end of the battle and you're trying to push. So yeah, not really the main aspect of the ship. Maximum HE shell damage 2,600. Chance to cause fire 10%. HE initial velocity 925 meters per second. Yeah, pretty basic stuff. AA defense 24x2 40mm, 16x3 25mm, 10x2 100mm. So how many mounts does that give you? That gives you 450 mounts. It's not too bad. I would need to check how much the Yama has, because AA actually is important. It really is. AA defense short range continuous damage per second 102, hit probability 85%, action zone 0.1 to 2.5 kilometers. AA defense mid range continuous damage per second 438, hit probability 75%, action zone 0.1 to 3.5 kilometers. AA defense long range, number of explosions and a salvo 10, damage with an explosion 1540, continuous damage per second 235, hit probability is 75%, and the action zone is 0.1 to 5.8, which is kind of low, I would think. Interesting. Number of explosions and salvo 10, damage with an explosion 1540, action zone 3.5 to 5.8. Maximum speed, okay, here we go. Here's some more concrete stats, I suppose. Maximum speed 27 knots, which is kind of in line with the Yama, I think. Turning circle radius 900 meters. Rudder shift time 18.7 seconds. I'm pretty sure the Yama's like... Ooh, no. I don't want to make assumptions based on data that I'm not 100% confident on. So I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything just because I don't want to be wrong about this. Surface detectability range 18 kilometers. That doesn't really matter because once you shoot, you're going to be seen from space. Air detectability 12.8, which is, again, pretty huge. But again, you're in this ship. If you play the Yama, you're probably going to play this ship and you're probably going to be used to it. Detectability after firing main guns in smoke 20.9 kilometers. Wait, so you can stealth fire? Oh, in smoke. Oh my god, I need to wake up. Honestly. Alright, available consumables. 1 slot damage control party. 2 slot repair party. 3 slot fighters / body and aircraft. Typical. Alright, that covered the Yashima. All thoughts? I see it as inevitable coming in with 20-inch guns. That being said, I'm going to wait until I actually play it to see how it turns out. But I don't think it's going to be all that much. Now, there is an argument going to be made for power creep and stuff like that. But overall, I don't think it's going to be a major big deal. Alright, so that covered the Yashima. I'm going to be releasing other videos on the Urkan, the Arashi, and the Agir. But I don't want this to take too long and just be a 30-minute video. So with that being said, I will cover the other ships being introduced. But I hope that goes over the Yashima. And I hope that maybe clears some things up. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.